Happy New Year, everyone. Hope you've had an amazing New Year and hope you're off to a great start. But first things first, if it looks like I've been punched in the eye, I have. I haven't really, don't worry. For some reason, my allergies are decided to kick off at the start of January. I don't know what that's about, but we're dealing with it. Yes, it's the first video of 2026. I, of course, am Ethan on Fragrance, and today we're going to be talking about the abnormally sized bottle that I got for Christmas. Look at this 200ml bottle, this. I've never owned a 200ml bottle, but now I do. This is Dolce Gabbana K. I'm just going to call it King because of the King's crown. Just makes it easier for me. So this was actually gifted to me on Christmas. I've never smelt this before. I only smelt it obviously Christmas. It's very nice, but I just can't get over the size of this bottle. Look at that. It's basically the size of my head. So fun fact, I have never actually owned a Dolce & Gabbana fragrance. So this is a first for me and a first for the channel. So this fragrance basically sticks out like a sore thumb in my collection just because of the size of it. I only have 50ml bottles and 100ml. So this one looks like the bloody Eiffel Tower in my collection. But you know what? We're repping it. We're gonna flex it. 200ml. What am I even saying? So anyway, enough waffling. Let's take a look at the bottle. So the bottle itself is pretty basic. It's a very dark blue see-through bottle with the Dolce & Gabbana logo right there, but the main thing about this is this cap. Look at that cap. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is amazing. It's not plastic either, it's metal. It's amazing, man. That is something, I could just put that up in a display and I'd be happy with it. So overall, the build quality of the bottle is pretty good. It's pretty high standard, especially this cap, which is made out of metal. So yeah, it's a pretty decent bottle overall. I like it. The cap is the standing point for it. It makes it look so unique. So now let's talk about what this fragrance smells like. So this fragrance is a very aromatic, spicy and slightly citrusy fragrance. It makes it absolutely perfect for fall and winter time. And on the opening it is pretty strong too, so do go easy on the sprays with this one. So let's talk about the notes in this fragrance. There's a lot of notes in here, so I'm going to try and get through them as quickly as I can. So we have blood orange, juniper berries, pimento, lemon, Sicilian lemon, cardamom, fig nectar, lavender, geranium, clary sage, cedar, patchouli, vetiver, cypriol oil, nagar mother. I've never heard of that before and it's very hard to pronounce. So the weird thing about this fragrance is, I know I've already said this, there's a lot of citrus in there, but to me I don't really get much citrus at all. It's definitely a much more spicier and woodier fragrance rather than it being a citrusy fragrance. I also forgot to mention this is an EDP concentration, so it lasts the longest, or does it? We're going to talk about that. So the performance on this fragrance is not bad, it's not amazing. You'd easily get between 6 to 7 hours of projection, and after that it dries down more to a skin scent for me personally. I was quite surprised as this is a pretty strong scent, but it just doesn't last as long as I thought it would. So now let's see how the atomizer performs. It's not bad, it's not amazing. It's pretty decent. It's a very average style atomizer, to be honest, but it's a very nice smell. It's very strong in the spices on this one. It's not a super fresh citrusy fragrance, but the spiciness and woodiness is definitely in there. It makes it perfect for a wintertime fragrance. So let's waste a few sprays and let's see how this fragrance smells. Actually, then again, there's a lot of orange in there. That could be down to maybe it being macerated a bit more, maybe. Because when I first sprayed this, I was just hit with a lot of spice and woodiness. But now it's been sat for a few days, actually. Yeah, the orange is definitely more prominent in the opening now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this dry down for half an hour and see what other notes I can pick up then. So I'll see you in half an hour. Okay, so it has now been half an hour. I'll let this dry down completely and let's see what other notes we can get from this fragrance. Yeah, it's definitely a spicy fragrance. The citrusy orange has gone now. It's dried down to a much more fresh, clean, slightly citrusy, slightly powdery, but a very spicy, woody fragrance. It's a very masculine, appealing, fresh, spicy, woody fragrance for sure. I like it, I really like it. The only thing that I'm not the biggest fan of, as I've already said, is the performance on this. If it lasted just that bit longer, it would be a 10 out of 10. But that's not me saying I don't like this fragrance. I think it's fantastic. It's just the performance which nudges it down just a bit more for me. But overall, it's a very nice fragrance. I'm very happy with it. This is my first ever Dolce & Gabbana fragrance. So far, impressions, it's very good. So to me, this fragrance, it's definitely giving me vibes of walking through a forest when it's cloudy, it's slightly dark. It just matches that nature feel to me. It's very masculine, it's not very sweet, but it's just a very beautifully blended fragrance. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, I like it. So the prices here in the UK for Dolce & Gabbana King, I'm calling it King, don't come at me. You could get this from as little as £50 for the 100ml bottle. I'm not too sure where you can find the 200ml bottle, I've not been able to find it. But for the price of it, it's fantastic. It's not a super cheap fragrance, but it's not a super expensive one either. So if you do like the sound of this fragrance, I'd definitely say try it out. But that sums up Dolce & Gabbana K. So if you did like this video, please hit that like button. Comment down below what videos you would like to see next. Please hit that subscribe button to help this channel grow. And as always, stay fresh and I will catch you all in the next video.